there everybody, it's me, Troy Adams, back at it again with another drawing video. But before I start that, there's something I really want to talk about. It's a serious issue that's plaguing millions of Americans every day. And that is... why the hell do I keep getting boxes of Raisin Bran without the raisins? It makes me so mad. It makes me so angry. I just wanna... No, but seriously, like, serial killing is super messed up, people. You should never serial kill anybody. Actually, the worst serial killers out there aren't really like the famous ones like Jack the Ripper, Charles Manson? I haven't watched enough serial killer documentaries to really talk about this. But regardless, the worst serial killers out there are groups like Kellogg's that do shit like this. Yes, I'm talking about redesigning cereal mascots. Now, the thing about cereal mascots is that these are characters that we all grow up with. And no one ever really talks about them until things like that happen. I don't know what the idea was behind this design. I guess, like, they figured, like, kids love The Amazing World of Gumball, but... Anywho, today, I myself have decided to go ahead and redesign some cereal mascots myself. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started right away with the very first clip. The very first character I decided to redesign was Toucan Sam himself. So, yeah. Roll that clip. So yeah, for this one, I'm not gonna lie, in a way, I like the style of the new redesign for Toucan Sam, but I think they had it right with the original, so I combined the two into something that's a little more hybrid, something a little more cutesy and fun like a Gumball character, but still respecting the origins of the mascot's design. You know, like his head has more of a bird shape. You know, the wings are more wing-like and less finger-like, but still, the feathers stick out like they are fingers. So anyway, moving on to the next one, I decided to go for Tony the Tiger. So let's check out and see how that played out. Listen, in half the artwork, they don't draw Tony the Tiger's legs, so if they can't be bothered, neither can I. But the whole point of this redesign wasn't to necessarily change everything up completely, but I did want to make him a little more cat or tiger-like. So I sharpened him up a little bit, gave him the yellow eyes, made him look a little rougher and tougher, like he's the big bad dude in the jungle. And yeah. But you know, he's still got that little smile. It's great! Next up, we have Lucky the Leprechaun. And for Lucky, I wanted to give him more of that indie comic appeal, so I went with more of that design. So let's check that out really quick. So yeah, that's my boy Lucky. That's him coming straight out the indie comic world. I think my biggest inspiration would probably be Over the Garden Wall for that one. But yeah, next up we have the Trix Rabbit, who's he might just be the Tricks Rabbit. I have no clue. Anywho, roll the clip. Now, the thing I went for with him is that in every commercial, they're always like, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. So I imagine that the Tricks Rabbit's not only an animal, but an adult. So I totally gave him the dad look, you know, the tight waist-high shorts, polo shirt, shoes. Probably should have put grass stains on the shoes and put the New Balance logo, but whatever. This dude's rocking the full dad look, and now he definitely ain't getting his hands on any tricks anytime soon. Anyway, moving on to the Honey Nut Cheerios mascot. Buzz the Bee? Yeah, that's it. Now, the thing with him is, I probably didn't even have to do anything. Just the fact that they put a bee on their box shows that they want kids to eat Cheerios. Because let's be honest, regular Cheerios, a kid looks at that, it's like, nah. But I decided to play up the whole kid thing. So let's roll the clip there real quick and see how he turns out. Okay, yeah, I went a little far at the kid thing. Now he looks like some radical 90s dude, which I guess is like some 40-year-old at this point. He never left the 90s. Rip. But yeah, that's my Buzz. He's got his tank top, his backwards hat. He's ready to go.
Totally radical, dude.
Don't bother. I'll cancel myself for that one. Alright, and the final character that I'm doing today. Good old Cap'n Crunch. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. Just roll the clip. And there you have it. There's Troy's Captain Crunch. I made him a little edgier, like he's been at sea for 6 to 9 months. He's having a hard time keeping up with his shaving. His clothes are a little dirtier. He's a little more badass. But I kind of like this kind of design. It's another one I feel like it looks more like it belongs in like an indie comic. But that's, I don't know. I love the sharper edges, you know. The whole soft, like, pseudo 3D looks really like a late 90s, early 2000s type of design quirk. And now that we're into the 2020s, a lot of things are going back to being like more flat. And I feel like a lot of cereal mascots, if they were to get redesigned, flat is the way to go, but maybe not go so much in the generic Adobe Flash direction, or I guess it's Adobe Animate now, and maybe go more for like the indie comics look. Because a lot of people love these indie comic characters, you know, stuff like Bee and Puppy Cat, stuff like Bravest Warriors. Oh my gosh, there's so many good indie comics and TV shows out right now, but that's besides the point. These are my designs, and if a cereal company ever sees this or thinks about redesigning their characters again, maybe go in this direction. I mean, I'm not saying my designs are perfect. They're absolutely not. They could be better in a lot of ways. I'm sure a lot of you artists out there are already looking at ways to criticize and improve the shading or improve the coloring or my line art's not right or whatever. But hey, you know what? We're all artists. We grow. We learn by drawing and practicing. I welcome the feedback. And if anybody out there wants to partake in this little challenge of redesigning cereal mascots, please feel free. Go ahead. I'd love to see your designs. Be sure to tag me in it. You can follow me on Twitter at AdamsTroy. Follow me right here on YouTube. Send me your response. Email me, whatever. Like, keep the discussion going, guys. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. So long.